Can you be coachable? Can you listen? Can you accept advice? Because here's the thing. Number one thing people do when they get into a coaching program, or the number one objection people have before they join a coaching program, is how will I know this will work? When will I get results? What's the guarantee? And it's such a hard question because we are live. Hello, Megan.
Hello.
What's
How's
going
it
on?
going?
I'm good. How are you? I like you better on this side. We got to move you. There we go.
Okay. What's
There
the
we go.
difference?
Moved it around. It's my line of sight. So it's just,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So this
What's going
side
on
it
with
is.
you? Big good weekend.
It was a good weekend, yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
last week we didn't have a Q&A show.
We did not. I think you were off, weren't you?
Oh yeah, my 3 days. My three
Yes, your
days that were
3 days
not three
that
days at all. I was at work. So we could have actually done the Q&A show. So I apologize to everyone. But um we got questions this week. Let's just jump into it. If you don't know how this
Yeah.
works by now, I mean, if you've been following me or if you're new, it's every week, every Monday we go live. We got questions. You can put the questions in the comments below. You can mail them to us, email them to us. You can mail them too if you
You can
want.
mail
It
them
doesn't
too,
matter.
snail
You
mail.
can email them. You can text them. You can mail them. You can send them by pigeon. You can do whatever you want. Um, and we're here to help you grow your business or get you unstuck in whatever area you're stuck. So, uh,
Mhm.
Megan goes through the questions, she picks the ones, and then if we get questions live on here, we go through those as well. So, um, Megan, do we have questions? We were off for
Do.
almost a week, almost 2 weeks, so I'm sure we should have some. If
We
not,
have several.
plan on. All right, let's do
All
it.
right. Okay. All right. This first question is from Monica. What
Hi,
is the
Monica.
most what is the most important thing that you think I need to keep in mind as I start my new business as a parent of 3 young kids? You have 3 young kids,
I have
so
3 young kids. What's the
perfect.
most important thing you need to keep in mind as you start the business? Interesting time to start, with 3 young kids, where but I would say the most important thing you need to do is map out what your non-negotiables are. You have 3 young kids. So everything you do requires a sacrifice. If you're going to go all in on your business, that means you're going to be away from your kids a little bit. If you want to be all in for your kids, it's going to limit your growth that you could have for your business. So it's not a matter of a balance. It's a matter of knowing where you are in the moment you're in right now and what are you willing to pay? Like, so you think about, what do you want? And then what are you willing to pay to hit that? What are you willing to pay to achieve those goals? And sometimes when you go through that exercise, you realize that there are certain things that are just um, too expensive for you. You're not willing to pay those costs. So then you come up with a list of your non-negotiables. What are your non-negotiables? What are you prepared? What are you not prepared to give up? So if it's like, hey, I know I need to be home at 5 p.m. every day so I can be there for my kids and I want to be there for bedtime, it's a non-negotiable. Well, then guess what? You're not taking any meetings past, 4 o'clock till you get home or whatever it is. And you map that out. So I would say that's the most important thing to take into consideration and to plan for, is know what you want, know what you're willing to pay for it, and then make a list of those non-negotiables and have the confidence to stick to it, because you'll see people online telling you a million different things. They'll tell you, here's how you have to grow your business, here's the right way to grow your business, and you'll start comparing yourself to other people, but they don't have 3 kids that they want to be around for. That's assuming you want to be around for them. If your goal is, hey, I have 3 young kids, so I need to get out of the house as much as possible, well, and then you just map to that.
Yeah. Okay. True and honest answer. Um, okay. What's the first step to take if I want to rebrand my business? Or should I even rebrand my business? Is it a mistake to do so? This is from Maria.
I have no clue, Maria. I mean, I I don't know your business. Should you rebrand? Maybe, maybe not. Yes, no. Why are you rebranding? What do you want to rebrand for? We're going through a rebrand right now with the consulting company. We're going through a rebrand, um, which will be, kind of launched, or the idea of the rebrand or the final results of the rebrand will be launched relatively soon, within the next few weeks. That's for sure. So I'm getting really excited about that. Megan, I know you're getting excited about that. Um, but we went through a rebrand because I had a whole direction of where I want to take the business, and I needed to get clear on a lot of different things, and how I had it lined up of how I built it did not fit what I wanted to go through now. So, do you need a rebrand? I don't know. Are you definitely clear on the direction of your brand? Are you clear on what you stand for or your mission is? Has that changed? Um, has it been a while since you freshened it up a little bit? Uh, branding's super, super important, but redesigning for the sake of redesigning isn't. Like, look at what happened when Coca-Cola just kept switching their bottles and their logos and called themselves like, sometimes it just doesn't work. So I don't know how to answer that question without more in-depth knowledge of your business. So you can feel free to book a call and an audit with us, and we could consult with you a little bit more. But yeah,
Ooh,
did I lose you, or did I just
we're
break
still
my
there.
microphone? All right, cool. I just broke the microphone. It's live. Look at this. I
Show must go on.
literally just broke the mic. All right, Megan, you could ask your questions while I try to figure out how to go live. This is what happens when we go live.
Okay.
What happens when I just start playing with things. Yeah. All right.
Alrighty. All right, next question is from Joe. I am trying to decide on a name for my business. Do you have any tips or advice when it comes to choosing my business name? It's an e-com business.
Well, Joe, uh, I mean, this is what the episodes come to right now. If you're listening to this as a podcast, my mic completely broke and detached, and now I'm holding it as if I'm a radio. I don't even know this as like some like host of like
Singer.
American Idol or whatever it is.
Ryan Seacrest.
Anyways, yes, Ryan Seacrest. That's a very good comparison to who I am. Name for your e-commerce business. I mean, we got to do better at screening some of these questions. I'm going to start blaming you, Megan, for this right now. There's no context. I don't know. Call it. I don't know. What do you sell? Like, I can't give you advice on that. Like, what if I tell you to call it cashews and things, but you don't sell cashews, you sell sneakers? What if I tell you to call it everything sneakers, but you sell peanuts? Like, I have no clue. And the truth is, you know, next question.
All
Like,
right.
look at this.
I can't take
Questions
you
are falling
seriously
apart
right
here.
now.
Questions are falling apart here. The mic's falling apart. The questions are getting worse. Like, we got to. What is happening here?
Okay. Well,
We take 1 week off, and look what
this is
happens.
what happened. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going back
All
to
right.
AirPods, by the way.
Yeah.
This doesn't happen with AirPods.
All right. What's your favorite tool to use to help my ecom business streamline Facebook marketing and measure my ROI? And this is from Jacob.
Hi, Jacob. The best tool for you to use to streamline your Facebook ads and measure the results are Facebook. If you're running ads on Facebook and you want to measure your results from Facebook, and you want to run ads and get and put more ads on Facebook, then I would say the tool is Facebook. What is happening? It's like bizarro. Like, are these legit questions? Like, let's go.
I know. Start it with the microphone, and now the
A
question.
microphone broke, and then so did people's questions. I mean,
Okay, is that it for
what do I
Jacob?
call my business? These are the questions we're picking. What do I call my business? Man, I love you guys. Keep sending in your questions, but like, I can't help you without some more clarity around things. Like, but then don't give me too much clarity. Don't be like, hey, in in first grade, I decided that I was going to be an entrepreneur all the way to that. And by the way, what do I call my business now? Like, don't go like there's a healthy balance. Just give me some context, and then the quality of the question is going to determine the quality answer. So quality of the answer. So yeah, I don't know. This is all like
Okay.
falling
All
apart.
right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe my question of the week is better.
I don't know.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
I'm sure you'll shoot it down
Your
too.
question, your choice of questions certainly haven't gotten better. So maybe your question will be better. But yeah,
Okay. All right.
let's go, Megan.
What qualities or characteristics does someone need to be coachable in your program?
Yeah, the quality definitely didn't go up on this question. Um,
I feel like that's a great
the
question. People need
quality
to
you
know.
need, the quality you need to be coachable inside a coaching program is being coachable.
Mhm.
That is a quality, right? So, um, look, I won't rag on you. You're doing the best you can. Clearly, clearly the
You are
show's fall,
too.
clearly the show's falling apart with 1 week off. We cannot take any weeks off because this is what happens. But um, look, that's honestly the best quality. Can you be coachable? Can you listen? Can you accept advice? Because here's the thing: number one thing people do when they get into a coaching program, or the number one objection people have before they join a coaching program is, how will I know this will work? When will I get results? What's the guarantee? How fast am I going to get results? And it's such a hard question because I don't know. And I heard a great analogy a long time ago that it was like, um, that's like asking, how far can a car go on a tank of gas?
Mhm.
Well, it depends on the car. So you're the car. I'll give you the fuel, but I mean, if I'm gonna give you instructions on how to do something, and then 6 months later you're gonna come back and still not do it because you doubted it and didn't try anything, and you're hesitating and you're waiting, then it's just gonna take you longer. So can you listen? Can you implement? Can you trust? And if you can't trust, then you shouldn't be joining my program, and find someone else that you do trust that you could listen to. Um, I'll tell you that I've had a lot of different coaches, and I used to think this coach was bad, this coach sucked, this coach didn't work. The truth is I wasn't coachable to them in a certain way. So, upon reflection, yeah, there are a lot of bad coaches. I've definitely had a lot of bad coaches, but the truth is, um, I doubted them and I didn't do a lot of the things they said because I thought I was smarter than them, which goes back to a different point of like, why did I even join their coaching program if I thought I was smarter than them?
Mhm.
So, so I mean, can you listen? Can you follow direction? And then do you really want what you say you want? So I could coach you from here to tomorrow, but if the goals you're telling me aren't really the goals you really want, it can't work.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a great point.
But
Okay.
being coachable is being coachable.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
Is that it? Are we done for today? Because I gotta like.
I think we're done.
All right. Well, this is Jason Portnoy signing off, and wishing you guys an amazing, amazing day. If you have any questions, put them in the comments in the replay. Tell me you're watching the replay. Let me know, and send in your questions. And I promise you, um, next week will be better. We'll have better questions, and um, our tech stack will work. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, this is just like, look at this. Like, this
All
is
right.
ridiculous.
Ryan Seacrest
Yeah.
signing off.
Ryan Seacrest would be embarrassed by this. All right.
All
Adios.
right.
Thank you, Megan.